In this video I'm going to demonstrate some of the selection tools that I use to help make me more efficient AutoCAD user. I'm sure most of you have found yourself in a situation where you're working on a drawing and maybe you've accidentally left clicked out here, or maybe you didn't even realize that you left clicked, but perhaps you've left clicked out here in the drawing editor and didn't select anything, and you get, at your cursor you get this box that's dragging around both directions. This is really a pretty powerful tool, so I'm going to try to show you in this video how to harness that energy and use it to your advantage. But if you find yourself in this situation not intending to use it, a couple of things that you should do. You should press the escape key to get it to go away, or just simply left click again and not select anything. Alright, but you can use that to your advantage. That's called implied windowing, meaning that if I don't select on something, I'm starting a window, and that's going to be really a powerful tool to select things. So I've got some circles and lines and arcs and rectangles and just a bunch of variety of things out here, but I want to use my selection tools to help me pick those things out real efficiently. So maybe I'm wanting to erase this yellow arc here and these two smaller circles here. So I could pick those individually. I could pick my erase tool, and I could pick here, and I could pick there, and I could pick there, and that wasn't too bad. But a lot of times there may be more to it than just that. So I could erase that by like that. So I'm going to undo and bring those back, and I'm going to try it again. So I'm going to pick the erase tool, and this time I'm going to use a window to select those objects. So I'm going to pick over here and not pick anything, but I'm going to make sure that I'm far enough to the left of this arc and low enough below this circle, so that when I make this window, notice that the shading, the color of that is the blue color, and the border of that window is one continuous line. So that's actually what's called a selection window. And the selection window works, it behaves in a manner that only those entities that are fully enclosed in that window will be selected. So in this case I have those two circles that I wanted to erase and that yellow arc, and I also have another larger circle up here that I didn't want to erase, this one. So I'm going to have to readjust a little bit. So I'm going to bring it in like that a little bit, and now I've got it like I like it. So the only entities that are fully enclosed in my window are the yellow arc and those two smaller circles. So when I left click, only those three things are selected. Okay, so I can erase those things out. So using that window, again, I want to erase this smaller circle here. So I'm going to repeat the erase command, and I'm going to put a window around just that smaller circle. So this white circle is the only thing that's completely enclosed in my window. So when I left click to select, I only get one item selected. AutoCAD's always counting how many items that you have selected, so that's always a benefit for you. So I'm going to erase that one. Now I want to demonstrate the difference between the crossing window and the window. So if I pick the erase, and if I make my window look like this, then based on what how many things am I going to select here? I'll give you a second to think about that. But in this case, with this window, I'm going to select only those two circles that are fully enclosed. However, if I make the same size window like this, those two circles are still the only thing that are fully enclosed, but notice the difference that now I have the dotted lines and the gray shading, and this is what's called a crossing window. So as the name kind of implies, this is going to select everything that it touches. Okay, so when I left click here to select all the entities, I'm going to get a lot of stuff. Everything that it touched will be erased. Okay, I'm going to undo and bring those back just to continue demonstrating a little bit more. So it's vital that you understand the difference between the window and the crossing window, and which way, if you, depending on where you start and which way you move. So if I go up, I get a crossing window. If I go down, let me repeat that. If I go up, I get the selection window that's blue. If I go down, I get the crossing window. So you have to kind of make a decision on where to place that first click to get the items that you want. So in this case, maybe I wanted to erase everything that I have in this crossing window except for this arc. I really didn't want to erase that arc. So it's in my selection set right now. It says AutoCAD tells me I have 9 things selected. So if I just press the enter key, it all goes away. But I don't want to select this arc, so I can hold the shift key in and left click on it one more time to remove it. I could also hold the shift key in and do some implied windowing. Let me bring that back. So here's kind of where we were before. So I could hold the shift key in and actually, take out a number of things from my selection set by using the implied windowing. So it works with the shift key held in to remove objects or to add objects. So hopefully that'll help you get control of those implied windows that are probably popping up on you. They're very helpful once you understand what's going on. And if you have any questions, send me an email or give me a call. Thanks.